How's she going, my son? And welcome back to Undertale, specifically Omega Flowey shenanigans. So that's why we're on my desktop at the moment instead of in in the actual window. We found out last time that if we, excuse any bed shuffling you hear, we found out last time that when you put 8 as the number of souls, I guess stages of the fight, the game breaks a little. you know, watch it to see. But like the fight tries to resume, but like it doesn't have the ability to do so. It's like it skipped an important step, and it's like trying to find the next step, but it's already past it. It's really interesting to watch, and it's just like really funny. I've out-meta'd Omega Flowey. I out-metagamed Omega Flowey, and I really like that. Anyway, shortcut before while I load up the encounter again, and hopefully I have it set up right, so we should be right at the finale part of it.
Don't you get it? There's no such thing as happy endings. This is all that's left.
I think it's working. Yep. Sorry for lack of commentary, but, I mean, you can obviously see what's happening on screen right now, even if it is only a portion of the screen. No! No! This can't be happening! You! You idiot! Ah! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. He kills you at least 20 times in that sequence. Did you really think you, would you stop that? Anyway, you're hopeless. Hopeless and alone. Golly, that's right. Your worthless friends can't save you now. Call for help, I dare you. Cry into the darkness. Mommy, Daddy, somebody help. See what good it does you. So he's literally reloading every time I kill myself. I think that's hilarious. I wonder if I can piss him off. Come on. Do something. Come on. Alright, fine. You called for help.
But nobody came.
Boy, what a shame.
Nobody else is gonna get to see you die.
Rawr! What?
How'd you... Well, I'll just... What? Where are my powers? The souls? What are they doing? No, no! You can't do that! You're supposed to obey me! Stop! Stop it! Stop!
So, before I go forward, I just wanted to point out the first rebellion of the souls, the whole sequence where you get the act and they, you know, their bullets go from white to green and they heal you, that was staged. At least I think so. Flowey let that happen to build up your confidence and hope that you could actually beat him, and then he just pulls the save reload thing and just be like, no, you can't kill me, I'm God here. Blah. And he just murders you a bunch of times. Over 20, as I counted. But obviously, since he gave the souls the idea that they could rebel, and then they did. So he kind of got hoisted by his own petard there. Anyway, do we just fight Command right away? Because I kind of want to. Because this little son of a bitch deserves it. No offense to Toriel. But, you know what? Fuck it.
I knew you had it in you!
You're not dead. You're not a monster. You don't die when you arbitrarily run out of hit points. Your physical matter has to be destroyed. And since you're a plant, that's actually particularly difficult, because even if I, you know, had the ability to remove all of your petals, that wouldn't kill you. I would have to literally starve you to death. And since you're a strange magical flower, I don't even know if that's possible. Of course, as anyone who's seen the actual ending of the Genocide run can tell you, it is possible to kill him. It just takes a lot of effort. A lot of determination. It's just a regular flower. Lies! I know you're faking it, Flowey. You know, as much fun as I have had screwing with the Omega Flowey encounter as I have, I really wish I could experience it again for the first time. That, like, legitimate fear I had. That, like, just the sheer what the hell of what was happening. I want to have that again, but I can't. It's disappointing. I mean, it doesn't make it any less of an encounter, but I miss it, you know? Hey, is anyone there? Well, I'll just leave a message. So, it's been a while. The Queen returned, and is now ruling over the underground. She's instated a new policy. All the humans who followed here will be treated not as enemies, but as friends. It's probably for the best anyway. The human souls the King gathered seem to have disappeared. So, that plan ain't happening anytime soon. But even though people are heartbroken over the King, and things are looking grim for our freedom, the Queen's trying her best not to let us give up hope. So, hey, if we're not giving up down here, don't give up wherever you are, okay? Who knows how long it'll take. But we will get out of here.
Human! Sans, who are you talking to?
Oh, nobody.
What? Nobody? Can I talk to them too?
Here, knock yourself out.
Wait a second. I recognize this number. Attention, human! I, the Great Papyrus, am now captain of the Royal Guard. It's everything I've ever dreamed of. Except, instead of fighting, we just water flowers. So that's ever so slightly different. And we're helping Dr. Alphys with her research. She's going to find a way to get us out of here. Undyne is helping her too. Though, to be honest, her method of helping seems kind of explosion-inducing. But I think Alphys likes having her around. Uh-oh. Hey, what are you up to, punk? Ah! Please don't noogie the phone. Hey, who's in charge here? Me? Oh, yeah, that's right.
I quit my job as leader of the Royal Guard. Actually, since we won't be fighting anymore, the Royal Guard totally disbanded. There's, only one member now.
But he's extremely good.
Yeah, he is. Come here.
Please don't noogie the skeleton.
Anyways, now I'm working as office's lab assistant. We're gonna find a way out of this dump once and for all. Oh, yeah, and I'm a gym teacher at the Queen's new school.
Did you know I can bench press 7 children? Awesome, right?
Hey, I'm sorry about what happened with Asgore. You were just doing what you had to do. It's not your fault he... Ah, darn it. I missed the big guy. Come on, Undyne. Snap out of it. I guess I'll tell you how Office is doing. Well, she's the same as ever. Maybe a little more reclusive than normal. Seems like something's really bothering her. But she can get through it. I'm there supporting her. That's what friends are for, right? Hey, wherever you are, I hope it's better than here. It took a lot of sacrifice for you to get there. So, wherever you are, you have to try and be happy, okay? For our sakes. We'll feel better knowing our trouble was worth it. We're all with you. Everyone is. Even the Queen. Hey, wait a second. Toriel! Toriel! Do you wanna...
She says she's busy. But if she knew who we were talking to...
We wouldn't get the phone back for at least a few hours.
We have the mercy to spare you from her. But call back anytime, okay? She'd love to talk.
Oh, whoops. This thing's almost out of batteries. So, hate to cut this short, but be seeing you, okay, buddy?
Bye-bye for now. See ya, punk.
And we're back at the title screen. And Flowey mode has been disabled. Now I'm going to save. And the game is kind of supporting the fact that the Omega Flowey encounter is non-canon. No time has passed on my clock, except for that, like, 3 seconds between the start of the save file and when I saved just then. It's interesting. Now, we're going to take a quick peek at the notepad again. Yeah, the FFF value is 0. Well, what's the E value? That's interesting. Now, I'm curious if the game keeps track of whether I killed him or not, even if I don't reset and do like a whole nother run. So we're gonna go fight Asgore again, and we're gonna see if we're gonna see what happens. Now, I actually have to like have health items and stuff for this, so yeah, I should be good. I mean, I'm literally saved right before I did it the first time, so I still have all my stuff. A strange light fills the room. Twilight is shining through the barrier. It seems your journey is finally over. You're filled with determination. That narrative is somewhat inaccurate. Considering this is a journey that may never end, only when I stop. Also, apologies for keeping the screen tiny, but, I don't know, I kind of like the sharpness of it. We'll go back to full screen episodes after we're done with Omega Flowey, don't worry. Okay. Also, goddammit, I forgot the pie again. Oh well. Ah, crap. No. Ow. Oh, almost got through that. Oh, I've gushed about it before, but I love this fight. Love the music, love the, like, symbolism. Well, not really symbolism, but, like, significance, I should say. The significance of this fight in relation to everything else that's happened to you up to this point, especially if it's your first time. I mean, obviously, any encounter in this game is better the first time around, but, you know, in particular, Asgore the very first time. I mean, you remember what happened with me if you've seen the rest of the series, or the rest of my pacifist series, I should say. I literally couldn't fight him. I literally couldn't hurt him. I didn't want to hurt Goat Dad. So, I tried for a solid episode, which was back then was like 30 minutes, of bashing my head against the wall of, you have to fight Asgore, trying to not fight him. You know? Because I had not done fighting this entire run, or that entire run, I should say. So, you know, I was desperately trying to figure out how to do it, but then you realize you can't. You know, I got a very, not direct, but useful hint from a friend who got me this game. You know, all you have left is fight, act, and item. Oh crap, I wasn't paying attention! So, you know, what else can you do? And I'm just like, well, crap, I have to fight him now, don't I? And now, I mean, that's the long and short of it, you have to fight him. Ah, crap. Oh, man. Don't move. Wow, I think his animations are actually faster when the screen is smaller. Would make sense. That's actually kind of curious. That's actually a very interesting technical question. Is this game any more difficult or easier, full screen or small screen? Like, does it actually affect the, like, frames of the moves and stuff all that much? If at all? Ow. Crap. It kind of feels like there's a bit of less visual delay. Oh crap. Was not paying attention. That's fine. 10 with the armor plus iframes equals I was only going to take one hit there anyway. Trying to shoot the breeze while I'm doing this. Mostly because I had that section where I was fighting Omega Flowey and nothing happened. Or I wasn't saying much. Ow. Ah! Gotcha. Alright. I apologize, Asgore, but I kind of need to skip through this. Just pretend I'm speedrunning. Gotta mercy him this time. Aw, can't fast forward this part. You know, it's kind of sad. He says me and my wife, but they're not together anymore. He's like in much in denial. He's offering me, or offering the character, I should say, something that he cannot provide. It's kind of sad if you think about it. Oh? No. That's just a fantasy, isn't it? Well, I guess he realized. Young one, when I look at you, I'm reminded of the human that fell here long ago. You have the same feeling of hope in your eyes. There is an ancient prophecy amongst our people. One day, a savior will come from the heavens. I believe the one that was prophesied was you. Somewhere in the world outside, there must be a way to free us from our prison. It pains me to give you this responsibility, but please take my soul and seek the truth. He kills himself. I'm sorry. I I couldn't give you a simple, happy ending, but I believe your freedom is what my son, what Asriel would have wanted. But then, of course, this happens. Did you really think killing me would make a difference? No. Every time you load your save, I'll come back. And every time you try to get a happy ending, I'll be there to tear it away. Ah, but there's no Omega Flowey battle. Yes, because I've heard you can't get an Omega Flowey battle without outside tinkering, of course. Unless you are doing your first run. Because since Flowey is aware of things outside of a single save file, or like he's aware of like reloaded save files and such, he realizes that, hey, this Omega Flowey thing isn't going to work. So why bother doing it again? You know, he thought, you know, the very first time he does it, the very first time he thinks he's done it, he thinks he has an honest-to-God chance of killing you, getting a 7th soul, and becoming God. But, obviously, this doesn't happen. Anyway, I'm going to skip this part and just cut to the next episode in my own time here. So, thank you all so much for watching. Twitter, Tumblr's subscription are in the description as usual. Didn't quite get any breaking type things in this episode, but we did get a little more dialogue from Asgore. You know, just more of anything about this game's lore, because it's very deep and it's very, like, you have to kind of do this. You almost have to do this kind of digging to get it all. I mean, or look it up, but I mean that's cheating. Shots fired. That's cheating. But yeah, like, or at least someone had to do it, right? Someone had to do a lot of digging to dig the lore out of this game that Toby and the couple of other people who did this, I don't know all their names, other than Temmie, who did some of the art. You know, they did a lot of work to hide all the lore in this game, or not hide, but you know, we'll hide some of it, and you know, make what is seen very good, and yet work with the hidden stuff too once you find it. So yeah, it's interesting and I love it. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and ciao for now.